Today, Oxford Street pulsates with enticing neon signs and is packed with tourists from all over the world. For 25 years, however, this well-known street featured a different landmark. A man dressed in green overalls who got worked up lecturing anyone that might be listening about eggs, peas, and desire. The gentleman holding the sign is Stanley Green. Mr. Green was part street prophet, part performance artist, and decades ahead of his time. From 1968 to 1993, he delivered London's most unusual public health campaign, with a dash of social critique and a dose of visual pop art. Stanley was born in 1915 into a middle-class family living in Haringey. He possessed a quiet and reserved nature, and his personality was generally solemn and serious. Even as a young boy, Stanley preferred spending his time tinkering with and repairing machines than engaging in social activities with his peers. In his adolescence, he became fascinated by human biology. But this wasn't just casual curiosity. This was a curiosity of high expectations. Green thought that the human body was a machine that needed to be strictly regulated. Stanley enlisted in the military in 1938. The experience appalled him. He encountered a lot of coarse talk. He decided to form an anti-obscenity campaign that would prevent future soldiers from having to go through the same discomfort he had when joining the military.
I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me.
And I really don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. And I really didn't care to fucking walk down a fucking highway and across a fucking runway to get back here to have you smile at my fucking face. I want a fucking car right fucking now.
To quote Mr. Green, I resolved to find why men become beasts. The answer lay in their diet. After his mother's 1967 death, 53-year-old Stanley launched his life's work. Using a homemade printing press, he created pamphlets warning against 8 passion proteins. This is the homemade wooden leaflet box carried by Stanley Green when selling his self-published booklets in Oxford Street and the West End. When he died in 1993, the London Museum acquired his placards and a complete set of his hand-printed booklets, 8 passion proteins with care. Each morning, Stanley cycled 12 miles from his Ealing council flat. His routine was military precise. 5 o'clock, oatmeal breakfast, 1/2 egg ration. 6:30, pamphlet packing. 7 o'clock, 2-hour bike ride to Oxford Street. 9:30 to 6:30, pacing his beat between Marble Arch and Tottenham Court Road. At peak, he walked 15 miles daily, burning those dangerous protein calories. Lunch came from a thermos, usually vegetable stew. Not all interactions were smooth. 2 obstruction charges and constant spitting attacks. Hence the green overalls. Green's manifesto blended Victorian morality with misunderstood biochemistry. Key passages from 8 passion proteins with care reveal. Beware. Protein mania causes. Delinquent youths, divorce mills, crime waves. Protein wisdom brings. Happy homes, safe streets, strong minds. While extreme, Green accidentally anticipated modern concerns about meat overconsumption. Of course, we now know proteins don't cause lust, but his environmental arguments about resource-heavy meats were oddly prophetic. Stanley Green died in 1993, but walk Oxford Street today, and older Londoners still point where he stood. In our age of influencer marketing and viral trends, his analog persistence fascinates. Ironically, today's Oxford Street sells protein shakes where Green warned against them. One wonders, would he protest or finally feel vindicated?